Balance often feels elusive, like chasing a horizon that shifts just as you think you've caught up to it. It's not just about equal parts work and play or perfectly timed routines. It's about finding harmony in the unpredictable rhythm of life, where chaos and calm somehow coexist. In 2025, my mission is to uncover this elusive state, not as an achievement, but as a practice, a dance between ambition and rest, between dreaming big and staying present for the little things that matter. Balance for me isn't about perfection, it's about small, intentional choices that tip the scales toward joy, fulfillment, and growth. It's about learning to pause without guilt, to push forward without burnout, and to embrace the messiness of life with grace. This year, I'm determined to weave meaning into the mundane, purpose into the everyday, and mindfulness into every moment. Hey friends, so I am back home from the gym, and let me tell you, I am exhausted. I actually had no business being in the gym today, because I am coming down with a cold or a flu of some sort. But I've been just having such great momentum lately that I was like, you know what, girl, you can do it. And to be fair, I did a lighter form of the workout that I was supposed to do, so I didn't really like push myself. And I definitely paced myself a little bit more. And I worked out for what, all of like maybe 40 minutes. And that was fine. Like I didn't do too much. I kept it very much demure, very cutesy. But now I'm back home, exhausted. I need to shower, all the things, and then of course get back to being a mom. My son is home from daycare, hence the cold. For the week, daycare is closed. They're like on holiday break or Christmas break or some sort of break. But he goes back Friday. So I just have to push through for a few more days. And unfortunately, my husband's also working. So it's kind of just me holding down the fort. But that's fine. We're going to manage. Um, so first vlog of the year. I'm excited. It's a lot of different things that I'm doing with my vlogs this year. The biggest one being that I cannot do the weekly vlogs. Like I tried it, it's not working, and I feel like a clown every time I come up on here talking about sorry I missed an upload. So I'm gonna stick to doing two. I'm gonna be doing two vlogs a week. Um, that would give me enough time to film and to edit, because the editing part, that's the tough part for me, you guys. Like getting time to sit down, edit, first of all to export the footage from my camera, then to edit, and then to upload. It's so much time, like it's 3 to 4 hours, and it's just time that I don't have on a weekly basis. So I'm going to be doing a bi-weekly vlog, so two vlogs a month, and we'll see how that goes. I'm also going to be doing another little segment on here that's fashion focused. You guys know I love fashion and beauty, and this year I kind of just want to tap into that. I feel like this is the first time in a long time where I feel like I'm going into a new year with zero inhibitions. Like nothing's truly holding me back. I wish I could tell you guys how I got to this place, outside of a lot of faith and a lot of prayer, but it's been a journey. But I'm definitely just at that place where I realized that actually, man, like this is my life. I can do this. I am doing this, and I'm going to keep doing this and doing it better. And so, yeah, so I really want to go all in on the fashion stuff, the beauty stuff. I really love that stuff, and I really love sharing what I know. I'm no fashion expert or beauty expert or guru. I'm just a regular girl who loves fashion, who loves makeup. And sometimes I think that's the same for the average person, but oftentimes we get like intimidated by like the real fashion girlies. But I think like there's a space and a corner for everyone in this world. And look, I'm settling into mine and I'm happy with it and I want to share it with you guys. So that's another big change that's coming up on the channel. And yeah, I think that allowing myself more time to edit will also just lend itself to better footage and in a better like viewing experience for you guys. So I hope that translates and that I can stay consistent with that. But yeah, I am just checking in. I need to get back to. You guys can't see it right now, but there's like. I feel like I'm always talking about laundry on this vlog, but it's like a huge pile of laundry here that I'm supposed to go wash. And I'm just like, I'm trying to take a nap. I'm trying to take a nap, y'all. But let me get back to that. Let me get to that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog. Happy New Year, friends. I know it's belated, but your girl was down bad yesterday. Um, but regardless, Happy New Year from me and obviously my two boys in the back over there. It is Thursday morning. We just finished having breakfast. Um, I side note would want to say that I made yesterday a really great
eggs Benedict for breakfast. And I'm not sure if it was really, really, really good or if I was just very hungry because I really enjoyed it. And I tried to remake it today. The sauce, the hollandaise sauce, was really good, but I messed up with poaching my egg, and I didn't want to redo it because I don't want to waste the egg. So I kind of just ended up having an egg sandwich with hollandaise sauce. That wasn't too bad. So if anyone has tips or tricks that make poaching an egg easier, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, so today, oh, what's happening? Today is Thursday, the second day of the year. I am still quite sick, but I'm definitely on the up and up. I decided to not work out because I just don't have the capacity like physically. I hope tomorrow I'll be able to work out because honestly, you guys, my big back days are over, like I said before. So no working out today. We're just at home. We don't have any plans. You know what I had actually almost said we should do, babe? At there's this bubble something experience, bubble planet experience.
Okay.
That I was like, oh, maybe we should take Sedum too. But then it's at that American Dream Mall in New Jersey. Yeah. And it's not even in like this. I never knew where this American Dream Mall is, but it's in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So it's not even.
Hey.
Sedum,
can I have it? Can I have this one?
So it's not even right there.
Yeah.
So, no. Yeah. So that's that. We're home. Yeah. Hey you guys. Hello. Long time no see. So I am getting to that stage where I am about to wrap up this vlog. I just finished filming. Actually, I am doing a new segment on my YouTube and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. It's called the Closet Chronicles, and we're basically just doing fashion, you guys. We're doing fashion because I love fashion. I'm a fashion girly and I really just want to share that side of myself with you guys. And so I just finished filming. I don't know if I'm really happy with the content just because the sun, you guys, literally at like 3 something, the sun decided, it's done for the day. So I did my best. I'm gonna see in during editing how I can fix it. And if I can't, I'll probably have to reshoot, which sucks because honestly, time is not on my side. But this is one of the looks that I was filming and sharing with you guys. It's my Diara blue dress, which I love oh so much, and I can't wait to go on vacation again to wear. Not that I'm pregnant, so y'all please don't start nothing. I'm just saying that this dress is actually one of those that like you could wear it if you were pregnant, and when you're not, like me, it's still like a fire dress. Like it's one of those versatile pieces. Uh, but anyway, so we just finished, or I just finished filming. My husband did come help me with the lighting and stuff. It is now 5. In exactly 20 minutes or 19 minutes, we have to go pick up my baby from daycare. And yeah, look at the mess. Look at the mess. Post-filming mess. And this is just in my bedroom. This is replicated in my bathroom because I did do a full face of makeup. But yeah, you guys, I am excited to be filming, and I'm excited to be like filming actual content as opposed to just vlogs. Like honestly, I don't care if people don't watch it because I feel like sometimes people be watching vlogs just to like know what's happening in people's lives. But I actually like creating substantive content as well that's informative, educational, and where people learn something. So I'm really not bothered if like people don't watch it. But I enjoy making it, so I'm gonna put it out there. Like I'm gonna do the effort of doing the edit and all of that stuff. So I'm excited. I was actually supposed to film 2 segments of the Closet Chronicles today. That did not happen because of the sun. So
I'm gonna get ready to do it tomorrow afternoon. So like I'll start doing my makeup at 12 so that by like 1:30 your girl is filming. I'm not doing that again. But yeah. You guys, I absolutely just went blank on you guys. I decided to quickly change. So I feel like I was running out of time. So I just changed into these pants that are from Fabletics. And then just like a little sweater. You guys, I feel like working out is working for your girl. This fupa is on its way out, you guys. Look at that. Stunning. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying, but I am super tired. I am so exhausted. We're still like managing the last remnants of the cold in our house. So yeah. Right now I'm headed downstairs. What are you having?
Some of the rice that I said you love for me, said.
You could have had some of the chicken too. You could have had some of the chicken. Okay.
is the start of a new week, and I just was reflecting on the past week, which, if I have to be honest, was not the greatest week for me, productivity wise. I had so many things planned for the past week, but I was obviously sick, and so I couldn't keep up with that. And not just that, like just balancing being a mom while my son was home from school, just kind of like I didn't get as much done as I thought I would. And I guess it's like a recurring theme in my life at this point, trying to figure out the balance. Not too sure if there is indeed a balance to be found. I think some days are gonna look one way and some days are gonna look another. And I think the balance that you're looking for is actually just being okay with whatever those days are, and being okay to shift things around such that you achieve your goals ultimately. But I don't think, finding this balance, the normal one that we think of, is a thing. But despite that, I had a really productive Sunday yesterday. Went to church. It was the first Sunday of the year, which was great, and we managed to get there a little earlier than usual. My son was okay to stay in children's church the entire time, so we were able to fully like lean in and focus on the sermon, which was really great. We after church went downtown Brooklyn, to run a few errands, pick up a few things, came back, had brunch at home. All of us got to get in a nice nap before, the preparations for the new week had to, start. So it was a good day. And in fact, church was so good, you guys. I was sitting here about to just write down or go through some notes from there, and I thought I would share with you guys. So yesterday in church, we were in the book of Joshua, and we're reading from Joshua chapter 5, verse 13. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. And basically, Joshua chapter 5:13 tells a story of when Joshua had essentially woken up in the middle of the night and had gone to the border of Jericho. And when he lifted up his eyes, he looked up, and there was a man standing there with his sword drawn. And essentially, this man turned out to be Jesus or the Lord. So it was essentially Joshua encountering God or the Lord. And in that passage, two things stand out for me, and these were two things that were also highlighted in the sermon yesterday, which is one, that Joshua had asked the man standing before him. Joshua had asked the man standing before him a question, which was, "Are you with us or for our adversary?" And the man had simply said, "No." Obviously, the answer did not match the question, right? But that was because Joshua was asking the wrong question. Because one, this person is God, right? And you're asking God, "Are you with me or for my enemies?" Like, if you are a believer and you are a child of God, then God is always for you. There's like no ifs and buts. God is always for you. And not only that, too often we're trying to bend God's will to ours as opposed to aligning ourselves with God. So in that instance, when you encounter God, you don't try and change his will to be yours. No, you need to walk in alignment with his. And I think that's one thing that stood out to me in terms of how we constantly are like questioning God, but it's really us who are misaligned, right? That was the first thing. And then the second thing was the passage speaks about how this man had his drawn sword in his hand. And our pastor reflected on this yesterday, and he basically said that, look, God showed up to Joshua in a moment of anxiety because Joshua is about to go into battle. They're about to fight the people of Jericho to take this land. This was the promised land, right? But they had to fight for it. And this was really a moment of anxiety and maybe even fear for Joshua. And God showed up for him in that moment. And not only did he show up, he showed up with his sword drawn in his hand. And that really means like he was ready to fight. In fact, the battle had been won for Joshua in that moment, right? And so it was just a reflection that if God would show up for Joshua in his moment of anxiety, why wouldn't he show up for you in your moment of need, in your moment of anxiety? And when he shows up and his sword is drawn, best believe he's fighting. He's fighting for you and he's winning, because you know what? Everything falls under his authority. So it's not like he's not going to win, right? And our pastor did a really good job yesterday of putting out some verses for us that reflect, or not even reflect, that remind us of, God fighting for us and winning for us, right? Exodus 4, verse 14, and I'm going to put these up on the screen. Deuteronomy 30 verses 3 and Psalm 44 verses 3. So I thought those was such a good sermon and such an important way to start off the year. Like, God is going to show up for you, and he's going to fight for you, and he's going to win. So rest in that. I think it's such an important message to hold on to at the start of the year, because you don't know what's coming this year. It could be good things, it could be bad things, but I think it's always important to center yourself and remember that God will show up for you, and he will fight for you, and he will win regardless of what's happening around you. So he will see you through the valley, he will see you through to the mountaintop. And so that was really beautiful, and I'm just reflecting on that this morning as I am planning out my day and my week. And I did want to show you this journal that I'm using. I got it from Amazon. It's a planner, but also like a vision book journal, because I really wanted to have everything in one. I'm the type of person, I walk around with a notebook or a planner all the time, and so I wanted to walk around with just one that had everything, my calendar, my daily affirmations, all of that. I wanted it in one, and this is the book that I got. I'll link it down below. It wasn't too expensive, and I think it gets the job done. It's quite effective. But yeah, that is it from me for this morning and this week. This is my story of finding balance, a journey toward building a life where ambition and peace don't just collide, but thrive together, one mindful moment at a time.